In 2010, I think January 12, 2010, there was a big earthquake in Haiti. My friend and I, Steve Schechter, went after a year later to visit Haiti in Port-au-Prince. So we wanted to do a soccer camp. We wanted to help, basically helping the kids there, and then and to see what we could do, because we're not doctors, we're not engineers, we cannot help build anything. The only thing that we're very good at is sports. So Steve said, Pedro, I have an idea. Let's go in Haiti and run do a nice camp soccer, and to see how we could help the kids. So we decided to go to Port-au-Prince. And then while we're doing the camp in Port-au-Prince, we had like so many kids came through for the soccer camp. We distribute like soccer balls, shoes, uniforms, and we also give food. And then while Steve and I is taking a break, and then Steve said, Pedro, do they have a youth league in Haiti? And I'm like, no. He said, well, how they find the best player in the country for the national team? And I said, good question, I don't know, but I'm sure if there's somebody find a player somewhere in the hood, somewhere, whatever, and they will bring it to the national team based on your connection. That's the only way I think, they find players in Haiti. And he came and said, I have a great idea. I want to talk to you about it. So we collaborate together. We start talking about it, and this is how Tapin came to effect. And the Tapin we created from there. We're like, okay, that's, he's like, Pedro, we're gonna open a big platform where we have a database. We're gonna call it Tapin. At first it was Tapin Mobile Solutions, and we switched to Tapin Sports, where we could do a big, league in an all age group from age 6 to 18 all over the country. And then we're gonna have data of the players, the referees, fields, coaches, everything, everybody, and then we keep in the system so we could identify players for the national team. And then I'm like, amazing, let's do it. And then this is how Tapin came in effect. Well, the biggest challenge in doing Tapin, especially in Haiti, when you're in a country, most of the population are poor. So the challenge were, finding players and coaches who own smartphones. Smartphones is a luxury in Haiti. And then so for us to do all this, the challenge a été tellement enragé. It was a big challenge. And then they don't know how to operate the software. So now for us to do everything, we have to do it to the application for data. So the challenge where we're dealing with a lot of people that are afraid of technology, and we're dealing with a lot of people that don't have smartphones, and sometimes their phones, the battery died, they can't charge, there's no electricity. And then, so it's kind of hard to, put the players inside the application, joueurs, arbitres, the referees, everybody. So that challenge was really, really hard for us because, unfortunately, the coaches and the referees and, these guys didn't own a smartphone, and then they were afraid of the technology. So that was the biggest challenge. It's still a challenge, but we've gotten so much better. I'm so proud of the Tapin because the challenge was really hard. By the end of the day, we started finding a lot of talent. There's so much talent, in Haiti. I don't even know where to begin. So by having this, we started a youth league, and then for the great opening, and we talking about it, we have like thousands of kids that registered inside the application. We start giving uniforms, because we also on sport brand called Pala. We giving uniforms, and then we want to make sure all the kids look nice. They wear beautiful uniforms. We give them 2 uniforms, a red and a blue. And then and we start finding the talent. Because of Tapin, you know, we went to a lot of places. Unfortunately, where this day we call it, you know, the ghetto, like, and things like that. But all the talent players are from the same place I grew up, which is we call it the slum of Haiti, the ghetto, and things like that. So we went to Cité Soleil, and where I was able to come in with all the difficulties that was going on in the country, and then to a good friend of mine, he's a great artist to me, is one of the best artists all time, Tapin, who helped me get into these places, and I discovered talent, you know, and then I find two talent there, Presley and Jean-Reed. So they were like babies. So from there, I took them in, and then treat them like my own. We're still together, working hard. One of them actually right now travel to Brazil, playing in a club in Brazil, and the other one's still in Haiti with me. And then from there, and then we just, every day we finding talent, and we have a lot of other talent we're working with to help them leave the country or try to, at least integrate themselves into a club, a soccer club. So therefore, the future look bright for Tapin in Haiti, but we need to work harder, because I don't think people understand what we're trying to do. You know, what's the motive behind all this? And then I have a team here in America, Mr. Craig Porter, and then Steve Schechter, who's been working in the team, been working day and night to make sure that Tapin, you know, landing in Haiti, because this only way we're gonna save Haiti. It has to be through sport and education, and then just like the Dominicans are doing with baseball in the DR. So therefore, nous fiers, you know, for Tapin in Haiti. So, une belle fierté pour nous. Our vision for the brand Tapin. The goal is to have every kid who loves the game, football. We call it football. In America, we call it soccer, but everywhere else we call it football. Who love the game, because as a kid, you know, growing up, all we did is playing soccer. You know, we didn't have a TV, we didn't have no cable. Family couldn't afford to buy us, you know, a lot of games. So all we do from the morning to the evening is to play soccer, to play football. So our vision is to have every kid, young kid, and young girls, boys and girls, playing the sport that they love, because we got so much talent. If you're looking with Aldinho, you're talking about Messi. These guys are making millions, and they're changing the world. And we have the same type of talent. We have the talent in the country. And then why we're not doing it? So therefore, the brand Tapin to have every kid playing the game, and then expose all the talent, and then to feed the federation. So therefore, when we're playing soccer, you know, when we're playing football, we don't need to go elsewhere to look for players. We give the opportunity for the kids in Haiti. Because, you know, if we have great soccer players in Haiti, there's no reason for us to go get a player playing in Europe who already making his money, and then his people already know who he is. But we could give the opportunity for a kid in the hood that have nothing, but she or he's so talented, you know, and then we could, you know, so talented so he could basically go in there and then make a name for himself. If you look right now, you know, Haiti, it showed the world that you know, we are amazing players. Okay, so to us, that's the goal for Tapin. We want every kids to play the game, and then give them the opportunity to expose their talent in the international platform. How you do that? We partner up with the federation to understand this application is for them. It's not for me. It's for you guys to help you find the best talent in the country. because my son played for Haiti, you know, and then I have a lot of friends of mine that play for Haiti. Are they the best player in Haiti? Absolutely not. You could ask them themselves. You know, they're not. The Nazar is not the best forward, you know, in Haiti. Zachary Heriveaux, my son, is not the best midfielder in Haiti. Without Guerrier is not the best player in Haiti. Pedro, you know, is not. But they have the opportunity. But we don't have a system that could expose those players to show a platform to show their talent for the next one. So, you know, I'm not trying to put the other players down, but I'm just saying we have so much talent, and then the only way we could discover these talents is by having them play, have a show, or have a platform they could show their talent, so they could excel to become the next, you know, Maradona, the next Cristiano Ronaldo. Because I want to see a Haitian player playing in Liverpool or Arsenal, you know, playing for, you know, like Real Madrid. You know, I want to see that, because we do have the talent, okay? And then Tapin is looking for these talents. So the brand is massive. It's a great opportunity to showcase, you know, not only Haiti, but the players, the talent, and it just, to me, is it amazing. My goal, my dream is to see Tapin in 5 and 10 years from now, to see that we have so many kids from our youth leagues playing all over the world. And then so far, Tapin now in the US is, you know, doing really well. And then Massachusetts, Boston, I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. Right now we host the biggest, one of the biggest tournament in the summer, you know, in Boston, so for youth. And then we've done, you know, tournament in Spain, you know, in Rome, in Italy, and then and more to come. So in 5 and 10 years, you know, we will be the platform everyone uses to identifying talent in all over the world. And we're gonna see how many good players, because right now we already have a few away in the academy showing their talent. So that's the goal. 5 and 10 years, we got a Haitian Ronaldinho, a Haitian Ronaldo, a Haitian Messi, a Haitian Pelé. If Portugal could, you know, produce all those top players, we can too. If Argentina produce all those top players, we can too. You know, so why not Haiti? And then, because to me, I remember Pedro said one thing when I was a kid. I heard it. My dad told me too, that, you know, Haitians are next, like the next one closest to Brazilians. The talent, the level of talent is redunculous. Okay, it's ridiculous, really. So I say dunculous because this is the word we use. You know, like myself, I played growing up. You know, those who play with me knows. You know, they know how I play. You know, the future was very bright. You know, but injury, discipline, and then so I know the whole ins and out. You know, so right now I have a bunch of amazing friends. You know, I just want to say a special thank to Churchill Jackson, my brother for life. We played together in high school and college. We were a roommate, and then now he's helping us, you know, help putting these kids somewhere in Europe, Brazil, everywhere he can, open doors. And I just want to say thank you to him, and he's my brother for life, and I couldn't do these things without him. And then, you know, so basically the future is great for Haiti in 5-10 years. We're going to see the level of talent. Hopefully everyone could come together and rally around me to make this possible. And then I really sincerely, my team's working day and night to make these things happen. So I'm excited. In 5-10 years, I promise you. Now, just give me another 3-4 years, you're going to see a new player who played in the youth league in Haiti. You're going to hear his name pretty soon. I guarantee you that. Remember that words I told you. You're going to hear about him soon. Thank you.